So, three things I do want to talk about when I watch this episode, and the first one happened um, kind of like towards the beginning where we kind of learn more about this philosopher's stone from that scientist lady that we saw a couple episodes back. And she said, according to the book, the philosopher's stone can heal any injury, I guess, but it it erodes the user's mind. Pretty much, the user loses himself in power or something. And she also later says that, the prince, the one that was, originally the one who had the philosopher's stone a couple episodes ago, she says, he's been locked in his room ever since he got the philosopher's stone. So it makes me wonder what is older brother planning? Like, what's he studying? Cause the lady also said that he's studying the philosopher's stone. So I wonder what else he has to study, because I feel like the powers kind of straight to the point. Like, you can heal anyone, any injury, but it'll erode your mind pretty much. So I feel like that was a pretty straightforward way of telling it. So I do wonder what he's studying it for. The next thing I do want to talk about was we kind of got a reveal on who this guy is. Wakanda. He's when we see him, Fate says, you're northern, the other holy knight that was, stationed there with Roxy, I guess. And he says, you're half right. So I wonder what's that all about. But then we got introduced to, Domaini, which is pretty much a power boost, I guess, or something to do with increasing your power. That he already, had it. The second, more about him. Then our question is, Greece said, he had the a weapon of mortal sin, envy, I guess. And I feel like for him to have that weapon, like, I feel like Eris kind of gave him, because we were also kind of, I'm kind of in between. I would like to say that Eris somehow like sent him to, like, I guess, deal with fate. And the reason I think this is because alongside the guy, we see these, monsters that also have this controlling emblem. So I really think that Eris kind of sent him to deal with fate, and that's why, she was able to get her hands on this mortal weapon, I guess, and, just, I guess, give it to him. And the last thing that I do want to talk about was that towards the end, when Roxy's about to get blasted by this dragon, or not dragon, but this chimera, Fate last minute, he jumps in front of her and kind of saves her. And in the process, he kind of breaks his mask and reveals his identity to Roxy. I'm Fate and all that. So I wonder how that whole thing's gonna end up. With his identity, like, now revealed to Roxy. So I wonder how that whole thing is gonna go over, and especially now because we're so close to the end. So it just, makes me wonder what is there left. Like, what other plot twists can there be? I guess we'll have to wait for next episode. But overall, pretty cool episode. Definitely gets me excited for the upcoming episode. See what else they have in store, because there's still some things that need clarifying. But hopefully some of those questions are answered next episode. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please do like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.